And I don't know what's going on in New York, but we got to talk about these demons that be running around in New York all the time. It's like every single day there's a new demon, there's a new spirit that is just running rampant. It's either stabbing, it's either stealing, it's either shooting, or even worse. Or even worse. Let's see what's going on in the streets of New York, y'all. Let's tune into the video.
New at noon, we're hearing from the 75-year-old woman who was attacked in the elevator of their building in the Bronx.
The suspect was out on parole after an attempted murder conviction back in 2012.
The victim is still in the hospital, but spoke a short time ago with Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson, and she's live at the scene in the Fordham section with that conversation. Kimberly.
Well, David, Zenona Ramos is in pain. Her hands and face are covered with stab wounds. In fact, she needed 40 stitches in one hand to close those cuts. At one point, she tells me, while here in this building in the elevator with the suspect, she begged him to let her live, telling him she has a family. The grandmother is in the hospital right now. She is in stable condition, but she is terrified. It was Sunday morning around 11:30 at our apartment building on Morris.
Look at this sweet old woman that was just minding her business, living her life. 75 years old, just trying to get back into her apartment, not knowing that a demon was following her the whole time. Not knowing that a demon was following her. How you doing? What up? What up in the chat? Astawa? Oh my gosh. Hopefully I said your name right. But how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's sad, man. This is very sad, and this is the world we're living in. We're living in a world where 75-year-old people are being followed by someone willing to pretty much take their life for God knows what. And this is a random attack. The guy doesn't know her. She doesn't know the guy. She was just trying to get back home.
Avenue in the Bronx when all of this happened. An exclusive video obtained by Eyewitness News. You see Ramos walk in the front door of the building. Seconds later, the suspect, Edwin Rios, he trails behind her. The pair ends up in the elevator together, and before the doors even close, Rios repeatedly stabbed the victim. There was no way out, and she was trying to block the blows, but she couldn't. Covered with blood, Ramos gets off the elevator on the first floor. She doesn't live on that floor, but she got off. She walked down the hallway and started banging on a neighbor's door for help. That woman called 911. The suspect then casually walks off the elevator, down the stairs, and exits the building. He also was covered with blood. He was arrested. By phone from her hospital bed, Ramos walked me through this terrifying ordeal.
As I got in without saying a word, he started punching and stabbing me. I was trapped in the elevator. I have diabetes, was operated on. He opened up all my wounds. He cut me. I have 40 stitches in my hand.
That's a demon, y'all. There's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put it. It's unfortunate. This is the world we're living in, though. It's really, really unfortunate. Over 40 stitches in her hand alone. She got diabetes. She ain't gonna end up healing well. And she's old. She's 75. Luckily, they got this guy. And he was out on parole, which means he was already doing some stuff that he should not have been doing. And this is crazy. He was back out on the streets. Oh, man. This is sad, man. This is sad.
Now, as for Ramos, she has 6 children. She has about 11 grandchildren and 1 great-grand. As for the woman who called 911, she tells me she heard Ramos banging on the door, asking for help. She cracked her door just a little bit. She could not believe what she saw. Ramos covered with blood. She called 911. We'll have much more in this story coming up later on Eyewitness News.
Man, see, that's the sad part about this life we living in. We got so much evil out there, and it don't stop there.